Greetings, welcome, Jolanchu. Welcome to the Starship review video. Or meeting. I am Ri'shad. Some of you know me as the Renegade. I will humbly take that title, thank you. So, you all know why we're here. Starfleet has announced that it will be releasing the schematics and build of its prime freighter to all members of the Federation and the Alliance. The Federation has already been making use of this ship for a good time. However, with its consistent upgrades, it has found itself, even in this period, to be a versatile and useful freighter. Still among the choice for many freighter captains. We now want to extend the pleasure of this ship to all those who work with the Federation within the Alliance. Klingons, I have heard that you have your own one that you will be releasing out as well. Anyone? Yes, we shall be unleashing our own ship. You're more than welcome to address it. It is mightier than yours, we're sure, but you must be Klingon allied to use this one. Hey, no rivalries going on here. I'm sure we can have a versus match at some point. I'm glad one captain is willing to fight. Well, what can I say? This ship is capable, so allow me to introduce you properly. To the Federations at least. Kobayashi Maru class. AKA the legendary ship of the unwinnable situation. Of course we would have her here. Now, she may look a little bit different from what you was expecting. This is the USS Allied that you can see right now. She is one of the first Alliance-built Kobayashi Maru class and is equipped suitably. Though these freighters do have vulnerabilities and essentially is only a tier 3 rank in its capabilities. This doesn't mean you can't draw out latent potential, and it sits there and is capable. So let's take a look properly at what the Kobayashi Maru can do. Drawing her out into the spotlight, guys, the Kobayashi Maru Federation only, or the Tong'duj freighter for the Klingons. Haha, he said it! Is a very, very effective ship for a freighter. She has obviously Alliance requirement specifications, so you must be allied with the Federation to use the Kobayashi Maru class, and allied with the Klingons to use the Tong'duj freighter. Sorry, Tong'duj freighter. Don't say it wrong. To use the Klingon variant. You must complete the tutorial in order to access her. She has a hull modifier of 1.05, quite average for a low-ranking cruiser. A shield modifier of 0.9, which is where escorts used to sit. Interesting to say. Or old escorts sit, should I say. 3 forward weapons and 2 aft weapons equivalent to the escort of the tier 3 ranks, aka the Thunderchild. Has 3 device slots equivalent to the Nebula class of the tier 3 rank. The science vessel. Her bridge layout of course matches up with a commander bridge ship's abilities itself. God, I'm stirring, I'm so sorry. 1 Lieutenant Universal, 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal, and 1 Ensign Universal. This isn't actually as bad as it sounds. Thanks to them being universal, you can easily build this ship to blockade run, to strafe and support, or to be relatively tough in a combat situation. But you must keep in mind, she has weaknesses with combat. However, strengthening her combat potential is her base turn rate of 15, which greatly supports her forward attacking style. She has, drumroll please, 1 tactical console slot. Pathetic, I know. 2 science console slots, also kind of low, and 3 engineering console slots. So she's not the biggest endgame ship. Well, she's a freighter, what are you expecting? Come! Her impulse modifier is 0.16 and inertia is 40. This does give her quite an adaptive maneuverability. And is why if you're doing the Kobayashi Maru missions at the moment, you may notice the ship is very wonky. Kind of fun to watch happen though. Impressively to say, and kind of makes me want to call her a YT-1300, sorry, wrong universe, she has plus 5 shield power and plus 15 engine power. She is fast, very fast and very capable. Federation ships come with the prefix of ECS allowed, and Klingon ships have KCS. I'm kind of surprised it's not closer to something completely more dramatic with you Klingons, but oi, watch it! Hands up, I'm watching it. But as you can tell, these ships are quite nimble. And these special registrations come for all freighters. So I don't think you'd see this too often in a non-military version of this ship. Yes, the USS Allied is a militant version of the freighter. For Admiralties and those curious, these ships come with engineering 47, science 30, tactical 13, and plus 20 to all stats per any ship, not including small craft. Maintenance time of 8 hours. Not too bad, to be fair. Of course, with her being the rank that she is, she's not massively well equipped. She has no mastery. She has no unique console. She does have a unique ability though, which is the cool security transport that allows for unique duty officer positions to be used. Now, furthermore, we shall take the ship into combat so you can see what she's capable of. When you're all ready, helm, engage. Well, car show, they want a show, let's give them one. Do excuse me, it took me a moment to notice that I hadn't quite set up all my bitch officer abilities. Oh, talk about unprepared. Sorry, Dominion here. We are about to beat up some Alpha Dominion. Ha, they're rogue anyway. They are, aren't they? Oh no, look at them attack us. Oh dear, perhaps we should fight back. So let's fight back. I should probably emphasize that this ship is boosting the amount of phaser potential damage it can do. It doesn't just have 1 tactical console boosting phaser damage, it actually has 3. Considering it has only 1 tactical slot. Like I said, this is a militarized version. You will have to make effective use of all consoles to get the real potential out of it, but... Oh god, it's trying that move. Well, in case they do try a tractor beam on you, always have polarized hull. That's right, the Kobayashi Maru just be a heavy escort. Ooh, next up, a battleship. This should be interesting, shouldn't it? I'm alive! Shut up! Ooh, it's the light battleship. I like this ship. I don't really want to kill this ship. Let's kill this ship. Whoops. Okay, let's have some boosted shield potential. One thing I do approve of is that thanks to its inertia, it can really rotate well. Oh, I've got some hull damage. Let's fix that. The thing with the ship's real potential is it comes in when you take proper use of its defensive capabilities. That's the one thing I really do like about this ship. It can really make good use of its defenses. I'm sure its rear shields are. Oh, dearie me. You know, not too bad for a tier 3 in this situation, to be fair. Let's try going back at that with an actual setup power setting this time. Normally I'm just screwing about, to be fair. Right. Take the engines down. This is now defense offense orientated. Let's go have some fun with our toy. I don't really like changing the power settings when I'm testing the ship, just because I like to give people more of the idea of its neutral setting. Hello, you ugly bugger. I am not at the best angle. I know my shields are failing. Shut up. Well, don't let them get past. Oh dear. Ah, crap. They got me. Do you mind? I have no cookies. To be fair, the advanced phasers may have worked better on this ship. I really don't like the way that suddenly looked like it went to 0. Mind you, let's not get those Hideki in on the guy again. I reckon I would have won the last fight if the Hideki hadn't joined in, for the Hidekis. Not bad. We saw what he could do against 3 Jemadar strike ships, a light battleship, a heavy escort. Let's see what he can do against 3 Hidekis. And when you're ready... I could wait the 20 seconds, couldn't I? Would I be that mean? Would that be mean on me? Waiting 20 seconds to storm through these buggers at full bloom. Yes! Full weapons power! Power! Woo! More power! If anything, this is a support vessel. If I had to really drop now and say what I reckon this vessel is mostly, it's a support vessel. I think my final score for this ship, though, is actually probably going to be better than some people are thinking, because a lot of you were like, got destroyed so relatively easily. It's not actually that tough. It takes damage really quick. It's a tier 3 ship, technically. Give it some freaking courtesy. For what she has potentially and what you can do with her potentially, though definitely her DPS is a vulnerability factor, and an actual a good DPS player, basically anyone that isn't me, will be probably quite good at getting some very decent DPS potential out of this ship. The only real ways I know is certain traits and going all in with one energy type. That's about all I can really do to boost this ship up. I'm sure DPS elitists can get better out of this. I just complimented the DPS elitists. Damn it! On other notes, tanking wise, if you went defensively with this ship, you would have to go defensively. She would be quite good at taking the damage overall if you combined the shield and hull potential for defense, but you would end up with such a low DPS potential. There's no hope in hell you'd tank properly. You would not be generating enough threat. Even with all the possible threat boosting you could go for, you're probably only going to start equaling out to your DPS friends who will be not in this ship most likely. Probably flying their Scimitar Dreadnoughts, their Arbiter Battle Cruisers. I don't know what DPSs prefer. And they are going to be scoring so high in damage that their threat generation is going to equal to encumber you quite quickly. That will be its own vulnerability as a tank. So although it technically looks like it could be a good tank, it's again has its weak spot. Support is the only spot where it does not have a weak spot. There is no way you could tell me this ship wouldn't be useful as a support ship. She can lend fair armaments in dealing with lesser enemies, so low-ranking escorts, light ships, freighters, frigates. She's definitely fine for taking them on and helping out other escorts, basically protecting other escorts from just swarms of fire. Essentially also supporting the tank in its own role there. As a support ship, she can sit on the battlefield, and since she won't be generating a huge amount of threat herself, naturally speaking, it will mean that she's less likely to be a target, and as a result, she can sit there longer, making sure that those who are the targets are getting all the support healing they need. She's quite literally a white mage, and that is another great thing in her cap. Again, furthermore, she's got more than enough potential to allow her to control or drain enemies without, again, generating too much threat in the process. This will, once again, prevent her from being the target, which makes it a lot easier for her to maintain her control or drain standpoint. Keeping enemies weaker, debuffed, keeping enemies locked in place. It just makes it easier for other players to deal with the threat when the threat is a little bit more, let's just say, out of action. She ain't a DPS ship, and as a result, DPS score I'm going to give her is a 4 out of 10. She's got tank potential, but she struggles with threat, so I will give her 5 out of 10 in tank. Bearing in mind my scores are based on endgame, not her actual rank. That is the only... Because a lot of you people are going to want to know what she's going to be like once you finish leveling. Yeah. But then this is why I'm going to be a little bit weird here. Support, I will give her 7.5 out of 10. Because she has more than enough potential to support well. She ain't a support elite ship. She's not going to be the next Excelsior Tier 6 or Kobali Samsar. She's not the next Barang class. She's not the next Miracle Worker cruiser. But she is capable of sticking with them and sitting in their ranks. And that is why she's getting 7.5 as a support vessel. Overall score for her? Now this is where I justify the score based on her price. You see, she's a tier 3, she's 2000 Zen, but can be less based on how much time you spent to earn her. I do recommend not rushing to get this ship. She's a fun one to have and great as part of Admiralty, so I do recommend getting her, strongly recommend getting her. My advice is to do the Kobayashi Maru daily as much as possible, try and earn her for free, and if you can't, that little bit of Zen that you're going to have to spend just to get her, 1 to 500 Zen is no big deal. But even at 2000 Zen, I don't really think that's an overpriced amount for what you're getting. This is a unique design, relatively unique design. She's a nice ship. And as a result, my overall score for her is 9 out of 10. Much higher than her other scores because I counterbalance her potential against her value, and that is why she gets such a high score from me. Again, she's got a unique bridge, which I guess while I'm talking I could have been showing you, so let's finish off here. It's not even gonna let me now. She has a unique bridge. The bridge has a very rustic feel. Some of you may remember the bridge from Uneasy Allies, where you discover aboard a freighter, Empress Sheila's Romulan Empire freighter, this very bridge. That's right. The bridge you get for this ship has been in the game for quite an extensive period, and as a result gives you a lot to look at. Mostly because I know people that wanted this bridge. Wanted it on the freighter and didn't get it. I've wanted it just to use for their old rusty... I can't believe I'm saying this. Their old rusty Kardashian ships. They're not old and rusty, but for some reason they've been calling them that. That was a bit nasty to do to Tane. When it loads. Don't mind my bridge officer randomly standing on his chair, he's a little bit confused. But yeah, it's a very nice rustic feel bridge, just to show you at the end here. My my chief security officer, sorry, is quite happy on the door there. You get your nice little throne, 3 viewports, and what more can you want from the Kobayashi Maru? Or the Tong'duj? I forgot what it's called now. Klingons, kill me later. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it relatively informative. I hope that you don't mind my justification to final value and score. I definitely think this is a fun little ship. She's not the endgame build ship that you may die for, but she's there for a bit of fun and a good laugh. I think I'll be using her for a bit of fun as well. With this being said, guys, thank you for watching. Please comment below and let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you will like and subscribe to keep up to date on everything I'm working on. And beyond all this, check out in the description below. There are down there links that you can support this channel and help become a sponsor / producer of these videos by supporting me financially. And alongside that, there is also our Discord link, which gives you access, if you're a patron, to the unique Patreon tab to have discussions and votes there. And secondly, it also allows you to see everything I'm up to, have a chat with me. Make sure you know whenever a video and stream is active, and also share your own stuff in the Crew Clips tab. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. A huge thank you to my donators and Patreons. And until next time, ciao for now.